Hmm. This question, I've solved it before, looks familiar, but it's a long time ago. Add two numbers. Add two numbers, and it's a medium. Hmm. Okay, so giving you're giving two non-empty linked lists. If you don't know what a linked list is, you can go and research on it, representing two non-negative integers. The digits are stored in reverse order, so they're stored in reverse order. This is in reverse order. That means the actual order is 342. Okay, and each of their nodes contains a single digit. So this is 243 single digits, not 2040. So add the two numbers and return the sum as a linked list. I should return a linked list. Hmm, Wahala. You may assume that the two numbers do not contain any leading zero except the number zero itself. So, hmm, agreed. Okay, this one is going to lead you. So let me attempt it. Okay, nice. We are giving a node here. So this is a representation of a node. Uh, mm, okay. Let me copy this and let me do a spoke. So so now this is, should I put this function here or outside? I don't know. Let me put it outside. Outside like this. So that is how to construct a linked list. So we'll come back to it later. Blah, blah, blah. So we are giving two linked lists, this and this. So first thing first, I can say um, list one. We are already given list one. I can say array equals to list one L1 dot, if I say value, more I've used linked list to it about, if I get the value and what will the value give me? The value will not give me anything. So the best way to extract something, a value from a linked list, is to know linked list. Let me remember a small thing. To use this thing to shop paper. Pound, 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 pound. It's not an array we're talking about. So, uh, hmm. So let me do another something. Let me do AA equals to Li L1 dot L1. So I can do, while I can do my first array, because array 1 equals is empty array. I can say while AA dot next equals null, or while AA dot next is not equals null, I can say I have it already now, so why am I using, remove this thing. So if I say this one not is not equals null, I say our array 1 dot push no, before we do that, so It's like I'm using I'm trying to get myself. So let current equals L1. So why current L1 not Li? Dot next is not equals this. You should push the current dot value into the array. Then current is now equals current dot next. So while the next is not equals, we should push it. So we've gotten our first array. I can copy this and use it for our second array. So there are optimized way of doing this, but don't let me go into that. So I can say const array 2 equals an empty array, and at this point I can say let current, I can still use the same current because it's a current, but I don't want to confuse anyone watching. So I will say let current 2 equals this. I will say current 2 dot next equals this, and push it into this, and current 2. So at this point now, let's console log our array 1 and our array 2. Let's see if we successfully extracted our elements from the linked list. Why is it taking years to load? Come on. Oh, hey, I've entered infinity loop, I guess, because this thing is very, very, while loop is very, very dangerous, very, very dangerous. So it's very, very dangerous. I think I've caused infinity loop. Stop. How do you stop? Should I reload this page? Maybe it will stop. Page reload. Maybe let me copy this code so that they're not going to make. Hey, it's reloaded before I copy the code. Hopefully the code is there. Hopefully, is my internet slow? I guess so. My internet is slow. Okay. Now we are back. So let's go through the code again and make sure we don't have infinity loop. I said while current.next is not equals null, because I know eventually we are going to end up having null. If it is not null, then push the value, assign the current to this next guy. So if the guy is null, it should be the current itself. What's in bubble? So it should be the current itself. Should I say? So I see what I'm doing here. If the current.next is not equals null, but at this point I'm setting current.next. So if this guy is null and we get here is null.next, and null.next does not exist anyway. So this should be fine because null.next is undefined or it does not exist. I don't know which one. So if current, if I what happens if I do current? If I do current dot next, so what's going on here? I'm having this. So current equals current dot next. So the next guy, what if the next guy is a null? I don't know what exactly to use here, I've forgotten. But I think current dot next, if I do current is not equals to null, because current is not equals to null. Exactly, if current is not equals to null, I think that's what I should use. If current is not equals null, then I can still extract the value. Okay, makes sense. So I'm trying to remember. So you see, sometimes I use semicolon, sometimes I don't use semicolon. That is the weirdness of JavaScript. Will forgive me. Thank you. So let current 2 equals L2 and current is not equals no blah blah push push push. So let's run this code again. Hopefully this time I don't enter infinity loop. God, please. I'm already cooking beans. Why is it taking long? I've already entered infinity loop. I've entered infinity loop. Yeah, we got a result. So thank God it's not infinity loop, but the thing is just taking longer to run. Let me see if I can. It's just taking longer to run. So this is 243 546 564. So I think we are right now. Correct. So we've successfully extracted our guys. So what we can do now is, it's going to be tough small because they told us they are in reverse. They are in reverse. So how do we do them? How do we add them together since they are in reverse? So we can do something like array1 dot split by comma dot, I've splitted it by comma. No, it's already an array. I want to join it, not split it. So join by comma. So if I join it by comma, I can add it to array2 dot join by comma. Hopefully these guys are not turned into a string, but since they are both integers anyway, assume they are all integers. JavaScript should be able to undo the summation of the guys. So let's say sum equals this. Now that I've summed them, we've seen the sum. So see, for here now we have 342 465. The sum is 807, but we want to return 708. That means we must reverse the sum. So let's say cons sum reverse equals, and we have to turn it into an array. So we have to do split by comma dot reverse, then we reverse it. Now our 807 has turned into 708, hopefully. Now what do we have to do here? Let me collapse this one. Now we have to return a linked list, not the array. We are returning a linked list. So how do I turn it back to a linked list? Ah, come on. I've used linked list to shop a bar. So let me say head is null for const element in of some reverse. I can do all these things in one go. So I can just do this. I can do everything in one go, but it's good that I separated it like this for anybody watching to understand. So const element of some reverse. I want to ask if head is null equals null, head equals new list node that is equal the element, then the next is, we can optimize this, but let me just do it that way. Let me leave it this way. So if the head is not, if the head is null, oh no, not const, let, if the head is null, set it to a new node, and then I think we should return. Then the other guy that is coming will be the one to say, so we can say current equals, let's say current equals null. Then we say current equals head. So from that we can, I say we can continue. I don't want it to jump into this next line. Else what I want to do, I want to make this guy I want to say current. How do I do this? I want to make the next guy that is coming to be the so current dot next equals, the current dot next equals this guy that is coming. No. The current dot next is equals to new linked list, new node of element. So this new guy that is coming. So this new guy can have next dot equals to null. So if we keep doing it that way, then we can say, if it's that guy, then we now say current dot next, see where this weirdness comes in, equals to, no, don't do that. You said current dot next equals this, then we now say current equals current dot next. Wicked. That is how wicked linked list is. Return head. So this head will be the, so let's see if we cook rubbish once again. Yay! Oluwa. Oh, there is already a current at the top. Bad naming. Final current. Go and repent, Tolu. final current. Why will you be saying final current? Just go and repent your ways. It's very dangerous. Yeah, let's see if we can return. Yay, wrong answer. What am I returning? Expected, and I'm returning weirdness. Weirdness, weirdness, weirdness. What am I returning? What am I returning? So at this point, let me console log some reverse help, so I can know this is what my code is returning. So 463542. This is not what I'm looking for. So if I sum up these guys, join by comma, if I join them by comma, 243, did I reverse it? I didn't reverse it. So joining them by comma and then reverse. No. Calm down. I joined them by comma. Did I reverse before I joined them by comma? No, the reverse should not be there. The reverse should be here. Dot join. So if the reverse is there, so if I should console log the sum, so let me see what I'm having. I love to console log a lot. I'm having 3, 4. You see JavaScript now. You see JavaScript. When we are talking JavaScript, you say we are doing bad, but I will not see anything. So JavaScript, you cannot. See, JavaScript cannot be wise to sum up these guys. JavaScript, you cannot be wise to sum up numbers together. So now this is a number. I have to turn it to string and then split it and then reverse it. So not a number. I'm rushing too much. Let me calm down. Let me go back. This array, this is the first array. I'm reversing it and I'm joining it. So I'm reversing and I'm joining. So I'm reversing and I'm joining. So if I should console log separately here, console log separately here. I think I've used JavaScript to cook beans. Why it's taking like this is because of I'm thinking JavaScript will do something for me, and JavaScript is not doing it for me. It's taking me for a fool. So you see, I'm a fool, true. I should not have joined with what? With anything. You should just join directly. Yeah, because I splitted with comma. So I stay a fool anyway. JavaScript, repent. So why we are having it like that is because when you join, if you do not put anything, it's going to automatically join by comma. But when you put an empty space, it's going to join by empty quotes, empty space. So when I reverse this, so when I say JavaScript should help me, so let me now convert this guy to number. We are seeing the wonders in JavaScript. This video is already getting to how many minutes? 26 minutes. So let's quickly run. So don't forget to add to toString. This is not my fault, this is JavaScript. So we have 807. So correct. So we have 807 here in this help. I thought I split. So since this guy is going to sum for us, so it's going to split them by what? By space, because there's no comma. Then it's going to reverse it. So let's run the code again. Hey, finally we got accepted. Oh man, after 1 million attempts. So let's submit this code. You see, before when I was solving it, I think it was last year, it took me 1 million times before I could solve it, because there are some edge cases here. There are some edge cases that we need to solve. What is this? This is a mess. So this input, we have this million. So I think what we are running into now is big int. So if I should copy this and use it to do our test case here, we are running into big int. So how do you do big int in JavaScript? Big int, not bigit. We are running into big integer. Think So let's run the code. Let's see. So my standard output at what point, where am I doing console, is we have this and have this. So if I should console log at this point the sum, let me put help so that I can know what I'm doing. Yeah. Oh shit. It's getting the big int. So, but we have 6.5 blah blah blah. Oh man. This is a very, oh, you see what we are doing. Oh, this is, if we join it together, instead of calling it a number, because if we do like this, I'm trying to explain why the thing is like that to you. If we do like this and I output it, I want you to see what is bringing out. You see one exponential something, but if I turn it to big int at this point, it's not just going to convert it to number, it's going to give us the exact value. So we shouldn't be using number because we don't know how big the guys can be. So we should be using big int. Big int is going to help us solve unexpected problem. So instead of using number, you see we got accepted. So this is a very good something for us. Whenever you are dealing with numbers and someone tells you, I'm sending you number, please don't trust the person. The person might be sending you a bigger number that is bigger than your bum bum. So, and don't trust JavaScript. Instead of using number, you use big int. Big int means big integer. That means it's an integer that is bigger than what we can imagine. You see 10000. So let's submit this code and see if they are going to accept us into, oh my goodness, we are accepted again. So 111 milliseconds faster than blah blah blah. Kinikon. So I hope you enjoyed this video. This video is a very very long video, but I promise you that you learned one. I promise you that you will learn something. You've already learned something. So, but I know you learned something. That is what I should have said. So thank you. See you next time. This is almost midnight. Bye bye.